welcome back to my channel and happy St. Patty's Day. For the occasion, I had to pull out my ColourPop Dr. M Lippy that, I hardly ever pull out. So this is the occasion to do so. I am so excited because we're about to hit the Ulta 21-day sale. And you guys know I've been on a limited no-buy. I'm starting to get a little like FOMO on some makeup pieces out there. Like, for example, today I was pulling out my green pieces for St. Patty's Day and I was like, I don't feel like I have enough green eyeshadows. And ColourPop has that beautiful Just My Luck palette. Granted, that's not part of the Ulta 21-day sale, but that's where I'm coming from. I'm getting the makeup itch. So the awesome thing about the Ulta 21-day sale, if you are on a limited no-buy or just kind of trying to pinch your pennies a little bit, these are some amazing products that you can get for like half off from Ulta on the specific day that it is designated to come out. So I thought it would be fun to kind of go through this with you guys to, one, maybe talk ourselves out of something, or let you know my thoughts if I've actually tried a product or not. Because as I was looking through here, there are some things that have either interested me or I've tried the brand or the product. So let's get into this. Today, March 17th, is the first day of this big beauty event. And there are some fun things out on the market. The Tarte Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 Mascara has amazing reviews. That is one that I have put in my cart several times over the past year going like, do I want this? Do I want this? The last spring when this came out, it came down to this or, the Tarteist mascara, and I did end up buying this last time. I clearly have another fresh one here because I like it so much, but I'm going through a ton of mascaras thanks to BoxyCharm right now, so I've not pulled this out. If I didn't have any amazing backups to use, I would really consider this because it's only $11 right now and it's normally $23. So that's a crazy great deal, and this is known to have really good reviews. The Professional Pores No More Primer is also coming out for 50% off. Is the primer and the Pearl Primer now out for $16, normally $32. I didn't realize it was normally $32. Oh dang. I know that gets amazing reviews. That is something that is tempting me, and I don't have a ton of primers I'm playing with right now. I do have one of my Wet n Wild favorites that's a mattifying one. I do have the Pore Blem one that we got from BoxyCharm that I think is also in this sale later, so stay tuned. But that's tempting for 16 bucks, normally 32. Those are the only two really main things on today's sale that are really tempting me. Tomorrow, Dose of Colors is 50% off. Well, this particular palette. This is the Desi and Katie eyeshadow palette. Normally $55 and it is $27.50 where there's mattes and glitters. That is really, really pretty. And if it weren't for the fact that I've been doing really well on my no-buy, I would maybe consider this. But as I'm looking at the palette a little bit more in depth, there are a ton of neutral brown shades with a pop of a green and a pop of a blue. And that's like the extent of it. So I think that's kind of easier for me at this moment to like say no to. But I do want to try Dose of Colors. I've not tried them yet, but I don't think that's the palette I want to start with. Timmy Blends. I'm so curious about this. There's a Green Teen Detox Mask. And I don't know much about that brand. Do you guys know? Do you like that brand? It's going to be $15, regular $30. That is a brand that I have been curious about. I should do more research into that. Murad is an anti-aging acne time-released cleanser. Now, I have tried Murad in the past. When I was getting married, I tried a bunch of Murad products just because, you freak out as a bride and you're like, I need my skin to be perfect. And this was something that a family member had recommended to me that she adored. This is something that I know that brand is really good. I'm not going to be reaching for that at this moment. Normally $40 down to $19.50 right now, because I'm kind of working on my own skincare routine and I don't want to like add something else to it right now. But I know if you're curious, Murad is a really good brand. Bare Minerals Mineral Veil is 50% off, normally $24 to $27. Looks like it is on sale on the 19th for $12 to $13.50. Those are known to be beautiful and not as heavy on the face, maybe if you have some sensitive skin. I have used Bare Minerals in the past and really enjoyed it. Mario Badescu, am I saying that right? Badescu? Botanical Exfoliating Scrub I have not tried, but I've tried a few other products from Mario that I really enjoy. Again, that's a nice brand, and normally 26 bucks. That's going to be on sale the 19th for $13. So if you're interested, that's the time to get it. Dermablend is also going to be available. online only, and that's to kind of like, it's a Flawless Creator multi-use liquid foundation drops, kind of helps you with your skin color. I feel like I need that a lot of days because I have so many things in my collection from when I was paler or warmer that I'm like, I'm trying to balance out what my face looks like compared to my body. So I could see that being a benefit too. The only thing that's really tempting me on Wednesday, March 20th would be the online only special for Ico eyeliners. I received one in one of my early Boxy Charms, and I had never even heard of the brand before, but their felt tip black liner was amazing. It was like a sweep and go action. You didn't have to go back over things. It was really black. I remember really liking that eyeliner, and I like held on to it until it couldn't like put out any more liner. It was so good. And that one's only going to be 11 bucks, normally 22. I really only delve into on my channel some cruelty-free products as of like last year. That's something I started, but I wish MAC would go cruelty-free. I wish they would. Their matte Pro Longwear paint pots are going to be on sale for $11, and I know there's so many MAC lovers in my audience, so I thought I would mention if you need a fresh one, that is going to be on sale. Just a little tidbit. I'm not going to be buying it, but I know some of you really love the products, and I wish they go cruelty-free because I'd buy a fresh one of those. So March 21st, the thing that speaks to me the most is the 50% off Becca primers. Some of you guys got the Becca backlighting primer in a Boxy Charm because there was a month, I don't remember which one it was, but there was a lot of variations. That's the one I really wanted and I did not get. And those of you in my audience told me that you did get it. You said you really liked it. Even if you had oily skin, you really liked it. That is really tempting me because that's normally 40 bucks, 39, but let's be serious, that's 40 bucks. And then right now on the 21st, it's going to be 19. Oof. So I'm curious if you guys still really love that primer. Tell me below because that one may tempt me on the 21st because I could get it half off, and that could go with the limited buy, right? The other thing that I'm seeing on here that I do have in my collection is the Juice Beauty. This is an online only piece of the sale, and this is going to be 50% off. So I got this in my Boxy Luxe. I think this was the first Boxy Luxe, and it was the first skincare I got to try. Really liked it. I could put makeup on over the top of it after it had dried down. Wore it in the evenings. My face smelled really smooth and it didn't break me out. This is normally $75 and you could get it on the 21st for $37.50. So if you didn't get your Boxy Luxe in and were curious about it, that was one of the variations that month. I do like it, and I think it got a ton of reviews from everybody else too. Okay, so March 22nd, which is a Friday, and Fridays I feel like are a little bit more like those freeing days where you're like, calories don't count, carbs don't count. Does it count on a no buy if I were to buy an eyeshadow palette? This eyeshadow palette did not tempt me for a while when it first came out, but the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Metallic Matte Eyeshadow Palette is something that Andrea Mattiliano here on YouTube raves about, and so many other people still pull it into their eye looks, or they'll talk about it in their faves and fails, even though it's been out a while. And it is going to be $24.50. It is normally $50. So it's one of those things where I'm like, I've heard so many good things about it. That is tempting me hardcore right now. I also really heard really good things about the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I've never tried that, but it's gonna be half off. So if you've always been curious, or if it's your holy grail, now's the time to stock up, sister. March 23rd, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz is going to be half off from $21 to $10.50. I really like the brow definer from them, but I could see myself trying the Brow Wiz just so I know what it's about, because I feel like it's a little bit more of a refined tip, which may be something I love. But I feel like right now, because of Boxy Charm, I have a lot of brow products in circulation, but that could be something I could think about. Nothing else on that day is really tempting me, so I'm going to move along now to March 24th. There are some more Murad products on sale that day. There's acne cleansers and oil control mattifiers. I have not tried those, but again, I do like the Murad brand, in case you're curious. The Tartist Pro Blush and Glow palette, and then a Pro Remix Amazonian Clay palette is going to be an online sale, 50% off. So if you have been looking, or you love the Tarte formulas, that could be something you want to toss your coins at. I've not tried the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Silk HD Anti-Aging Powder, but I think I've heard good things about that, and it's going to be $14.50. See, when you're looking at their regular price compared to their sale price, that's what kind of makes you go, ooh, I have heard good things about that. March 25th, which is a Monday. Again, for my MAC lovers, if you love your MAC products, it looks like online Diamond Platinum exclusive, you can get 50% off of your MAC Fix Plus. Again, I don't purchase that, but I know some of you do, so I just thought I'd mention that. It's online only. Oh, do I see Ofra? Oh, dang, I do. On March 26th, I am sitting here seeing the Nikki Tutorials Highlighting Trio for $14.50. I love the Ofra highlighters. Those are some of like the best highlighters I personally own. So anytime I see that kind of like pop up, I'm always like, maybe. There's also some Butter London Lippies for online sale only. If you enjoy those, between $9 and $11, that's a pretty good deal. Okay, so I purchased this last spring. A lot of times I think there's a lot of repeats with these 21-day sales, and I purchased this last spring with their 21-day sale, and it is the Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Foundation. I spoke about this in a recent video where I said these are the products I hit pan on, so if that tells you anything, I really do like this. I think this is more of like a medium coverage that you can build up to a little bit higher. I don't know if I'd ever call this a full coverage, but it does really good on those days that I just want to pop on something and just go to the grocery store but not have like every imperfection or freckle or line show, you know what I mean? This is really great, and I tend to reach for this a lot in the summertime, and it's going to be $14.75. It's normally $29.50. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, that is normally $42, and it's going to be on sale for $21 for 24 hours of hydration. I don't really need a lot of hydration with my skin, but I know I've heard this is an amazing product. So something to think about, ladies. On Thursday, March 28th, Buxom's Full-On Plumping Lip Creams are going to be on sale for $10.50. I think I looked at those last year too, or maybe it was just a different lippy from Buxom, and I almost got it, but I talked myself down. I'm pretty good about talking myself out of just constant impulse buys, but I've heard a lot of good things about those. So many tempting things. This eyeshadow palette, a lot of people love, even if they don't love maybe the Tarte formula, a lot of people are obsessed with the Tartelette Toasted Eyeshadow Palette, and a lot of people say they even love this more than the Urban Decay, what's that fiery one? The Naked Heat palette. So many people have compared the Toasted palette to the Naked Heat, and a lot of times from when I've seen like this or that videos or like people talking about it and decluttering things, they've loved the Toasted palette even more. So let me know your thoughts on that. That's gonna be $19.50 when it's normally $40. Oh, and then the other thing that is going to be available that day is the other item that was available in Boxy Luxe with the first go round back in September. This is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Boost Serum. This is going to be $40, regularly $80. That was something I did want to try. I don't know if I'm going to toss $40 at it. I've been doing really good on my no buy, and I'm trying to plan ahead for the rest of the year, but by March 29th, I don't know. I don't know. I'm doing this in my head right now. But that's something to definitely think about, especially if you did get it and loved it. Let us know in the comments below. Other thing that I have here in my collection, thanks to BoxyCharm, is the Cover FX Shimmer Veil. We already know I have this. I don't need to buy another one. I only use this a little bit here and there, which helps me to know I wouldn't need a second one, but also this is the color I would have wanted anyway. Normally $28, these are $14. They're high impact shimmer everywhere you want. You can literally put this everywhere. I've even put it on my lips. And the Too Faced Born This Way Loose Setting Powder, dang, that, because I love the Born This Way concealer. I'm pretty sure I've heard good things about the powder too. That's gonna be $16.50 online only. Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. For my sisters that have PMS acne, cystic acne, kids with acne, if there's acne anywhere near you, I love the Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. I've converted my husband to loving it, other girlfriends who love it, just because as ladies, we get the hormones that are uncontrollable and they show on our faces. This is something that you just dip your cotton swab into, you don't shake it, you just literally put it in, put it on your blemish after you've cleansed your face, and it will dry up that acne so fast. I love it and rave it. I may even get a second one because it's going to be 50 rather than 17, and I always need a backup because I think I'm on my third one. Well, my husband and I are. We share. On March 31st, Urban Decay is having their eyeshadows and moon dust shadows on sale for like 10 or 11 bucks. I do have two of these. I have the shade Intergalactic here and the shade Glitter Rock here. These are both purpley shimmery shades. These are great for toppers. So if you have like a look in mind and you want something to go on top to really give an eye look some life, I do like these for that. I don't say I reach for them a lot because this is kind of like a specific look you'd be going for, but just a heads up, I do like these. April 1st, not always just about April Fool's Day, and I'm hoping this isn't an April Fool's because there is the No Poreblem primer that we got from BoxyCharm, and a lot of us said we love it. I've been using it non-stop. Normally this little guy is 18 bucks, so it's probably going to be like 9, and that is going to be on April 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke. If you still love it, go get it. Ooh, I've heard good things about I'm going to say this wrong. Perricone MD Cold Plasma Collection. I've heard good things about that brand, but I don't know if I've tried anything from it. So Lime Crime. I'm curious what you guys think about Lime Crime, because when I first started talking about Lime Crime on my channel, when I saw they had like new releases, a lot of people in my comments were like, "Ugh, don't get Lime Crime. They have a bad ethics. They're not great products." Tell me your thoughts about them below. I'm just curious because it's been a really long time since I really even heard much about them from my comment section, so I'm curious. They have the Venus palettes out for 19 bucks, normally 38. April 3rd, which is a Wednesday, Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder is going to be 50% off, $17.50. I love a good setting powder. Have you guys tried that one? I'm always looking for a new powder. I've been really dedicated to my Coty Airspun for so long that I'm curious what else is out there. On April 4th, Tarte has some 50% off sales for their glosses. We all know we've gotten some from BoxyCharm, so these are going to be about 10 bucks. They're normally 20. I know I've said a few times that I've gotten either really red or really different colors than what I would normally go with, but I didn't ever want to pay 20 bucks for something I would want because ColourPop's 6 bucks, you know, math. I'm not great at it, but I could tell that there's a big difference there. 10 bucks though, that's not far off if you really like the Tarte formulas. And since BoxyCharm has introduced it to us, we may as well try some more if we like them and get a color we like. Also, Buxom has some online palettes that you could get for 20, normally 40. I don't think there's anything on April 5th that I know too much about. There's Too Faced bronzers coming out for $15. More Mario Badescu. Oh, Mario Badescu Vitamin C Serum for $22, usually $45. Okay, so hear me out on this. I really like a vitamin C serum to put on my face in the beginning of the day and at the end of the day because I feel like that has really helped my skin in the past. And I love Mario's brand. Ooh. And here I thought there wasn't going to be anything on that day to tempt me. And the very last day, April 6th, there is the It Cosmetics Superhero Volumizing Mascara. I know so many of you said it is your holy grail. We did get it in BoxyCharm. Still working my way through it. It's really not my favorite for me. I've said in the past few videos when I've showed me trying it on and wearing it, it gets really clumpy on me. I don't really like it because it's really just too messy to deal with. But I know some of you love it and it's going to be 12 bucks. The other thing that is on here, and it's actually in my Shop My Stash and I'm wearing it today, I'm trying to pull it out of my drawer here, is the Lorac Pro 3 palette. Normally $44, it's going to be $22. I used the other Lorac palette I have, the 2 also on here for some of the green hues, and I've got some ColourPop and other things, but I really went into canvas, clay, and terracotta today. I've been using this, like I said, in my Shop My Stash, and I've been rediscovering it. It is kind of powdery, not gonna lie. I can't give you a full update from my Shop My Stash yet. It's gonna be on sale, half off, April 6th, so keep that in mind. I think Tati Westbrook even just delved back into this past week too, when I'm filming this, and said she forgot how much she liked it, but it is a bit powdery. Keep in mind also there's going to be some Ulta Beauty products on sale this whole time too. The first week it looks like there's some jelly glosses, single eyeshadows, liquid concealers, and soaps. The second week it looks like there's going to be some foundations, primers, makeup brushes. If you love the Ulta brand, there's going to be even more opportunities to throw you cash on a deal at things. Mascaras and brow pencils and illuminizers, oh my, there are so many things out there to get a good deal on this next month coming up. So tell me what you're thinking below. These are just some of the things I'm thinking with my no buy, limited buy mindset. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you happen to be new to my crazy little channel, hi new friend, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, weird, green lipstick wearing unique videos I do every single week. Bye friends!